Hi, good morning. Hi, Zeke, Yeager. Good morning, everyone, for joining this morning's workout. Let's take a look at the workout, but before that, just want to tell everyone happy Friday. Today is the 12th of September 2025, Friday. For some places, especially in the US right now and some parts of Europe, it's 9/11, a day to remember, especially for the Americans. But anyways, let's just continue with the workout today. Today's workout, it is a 20 minutes AMRAP, as many rounds as possible of these 3 movements written on the board. 50 alternating single arm, alternating single arm shoulder taps, plank shoulder taps. Then followed by 30 alternating single leg mountain climbers and 10 plank weighted pull throughs. Okay, so let's take a look at the movement standards. So, check it out. Movement standards for the plank shoulder taps. Now, as for the shoulder taps, there'll be a few ways of doing this. Number one, I'm going to show you the regular style first, which is you're going to be on your plank, like so. You try to constantly line up your wrist to your shoulder, so it is aligned with your shoulder. Your wrist is aligned with your shoulder at all times, as much as you can. Okay, especially when you are shifting your weight from side to side, because you're holding it with one side of your hands. That's right. So tighten your core. Careful of your back, lower back. Try not to do this or do this. Okay, this is a no-no. So try to maintain flat back. Open your feet wide if you need to, and lift your hands up quickly and touch your shoulder taps. That way. Okay, then you count 1, 2, 3, 4 until you reach the required number of 50. 50. So remember, when you're doing the plank, compress your core, careful of your lower back, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your thigh, so that you can protect your midsection. From this position here. So when you shift, you can do this a little bit, but not too much. Not until like this. Okay? No. And make sure that your arms are totally locked out when you are doing this motion. Okay? What I mean by it is, try to don't do this. No. Try to keep it as straight as you can. And keep it locked out at all times. Okay? So for those that couldn't perform that way, then you can modify the distance. Instead of going so far high, maybe you can do something like this. Or if it's too hard on your wrist to even do this, then you just do this. Lift your hands. Okay? Let's do this. But make sure then you do, okay, minimal, as minimum as you can. Now, there's another way to modify. If, let's say, being on your plank is too hard on the wrist, then you just stay at this position here, okay, which is on your knees. Do your plank position, and just do this. Alright? You can do that also. Okay? One more time. So you'll be on your knee, like so. Plank position, right? And put together. Shift. Shift. You can see that my body weight is moving side to side a little bit. Just as long as you don't do it too much, like a boat rocking. Don't do that. Okay? It's minimal, as minimal as possible. Then finish the movement required. Then movement number 2, bicycle kick. Sorry, mountain climbers. So you're still at your plank position. Then you're gonna kick. Okay, 1 by 1, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, until you reach the required number of 30. But if doing that is too hard, then just do this. Okay, break it into smaller sets. 30, break it into a set of 10, 3 times. 10 break, 10 break, or even 6 break, 6 break, or 6 times or 5 times, whatever you need to do. But you need to complete the 30 reps before you can move on. Right, then for the final one, which is the plank pull-throughs, as I mentioned, you gotta try and make sure that you are at your plank position as much as you can. And pull, pull, and pull. Tighten your core. Quickly pull the object from one side to the other, then change hand, pull to the other side. So you only need to do 10 times. Now, as for the modified version, same thing as your shoulder taps. Okay, so you can be at this position here on your knees and just pull, and pull, and pull. The object should be underneath your wrist, but not too far down, okay? So you can have space to carry over. Okay, so somewhat like this, under the wrist, under the wrist, okay? Now, let's say using somewhat of a heavier weight, it is a little bit too hard on you, then what you can do is just use something like a water bottle, or even some something that you can hold on to and just move it side to side. Okay, so you just need to get into your plank position and be comfortable with that. Okay, as I mentioned, if at any time when you're doing this movements and you feel uncomfortableness over at your shoulder or your wrist, just take a rest, take a break before moving on. Try not to think about doing a big chunk of the reps. Okay, think about how to break it into smaller sizes if you need to. Okay, and hi John, how do you do? Hi nobody. Yeah, please like, share and subscribe and activate the notification bell. Yes, thank you very much. Please do like what nobody has written there on X or YouTube here. Go ahead, do that. Thank you everyone. So that's the workout for Friday morning, on Friday. I hope everybody will have a wonderful day ahead. Right now, as I said in the beginning of the video, today is the 12th of September 2025 Friday, and the weather here is a little bit grayish, and because it rained heavily for a few hours since midnight till this morning. It stopped around somewhere around 6 o'clock in the morning. So, and for those that are going through 9/11 at this moment, my thoughts and prayers to you on that horrible day. And of course, something quite vague happened to a known person over in the US, Charlie Kirk. Rest in peace, and condolences to his family. It is a very violent era everywhere. Please keep the peace. We can discuss it. We have to be civilized and discuss this. Not everybody will agree with each other all the time, but there will be somewhere in the middle. Let's try and meet somewhere in the middle. Okay, whether you yourself is a self-confessed or proclaimed liberal or conservative, if any one of you doesn't listen, let alone accept what other people's thinking is different than yours, then you yourself is also a version of conservative. You're not as liberal as you think. So, doesn't matter whether you're a right wing or left wing, there's no wing, okay? If we keep on fighting each other, both of that wing will be snapped. And then a nation that we know, that we recognize, will no longer exist. It will be in chaos, total chaos, and then people with hidden agendas can truly show who they really are and take over. And by that time, everything will be too late. So, even though left and right wings need to keep each other in check, but those in the middle also will be very dangerous as well. As the saying goes, those who are the most quiet are the most dangerous. Well, anyway, enough of this gloom talk. Well, anyways, so that's all from me today, this morning. And I hope to see you on the next live session, which is next week. Probably not on Monday or Tuesday, I'm not sure, because it will be a public holiday on those 2 days, Monday and Tuesday here in Malaysia. And maybe on Wednesday, but for sure Wednesday. So see you then on Wednesday. And for those that are celebrating this long weekend ahead in Malaysia, happy weekend, happy holidays, drive safe, and enjoy yourself. Okay, take care. Once again, like this Mr. Nobody says, everybody, you are welcome here in this channel. Please don't forget, like, share, and subscribe, and activate the notification bell, and watch more of our content if we post any new ones next time. Right, take care. Thanks very much. See ya. See ya. See ya.